We have details of a major return being rumoured for the Royal Rumble, plus details on more possible Rumble surprises and future plans for Brock Lesnar. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Spoiler! Not just something you do when you take your wife shopping, but a shot across your bow if you don't want this Saturday's Floor is Lava festivities ruined for you. A major name possibly part of the Rumble this year.
It doesn't get much bigger than this, and it's something that we haven't even thought about, really. This isn't somebody that has been teased previously. This news breaking courtesy of Fightful Select.
Courtesy?
The Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle is going to be in town for the Royal Rumble. What are they saying, Tom?
So, from Fightful, thank you to Sean Fightful of rossap.com for this. We've not heard any additional details regarding what the plan is for Angle. In addition to the Royal Rumble, WWE has community events, press events, and content set to film in St. Louis, which we've been told to expect for part of him as well. It's worth noting, they go on to say, because obviously he does podcasts with Conrad Thompson, and the Conrad's podcast network is in town doing shows. This Angle appearance not connected to that, the one that we're talking about here. They go on to say on Fightful Select, instead there have been discussions about Kurt Angle returning as an on-screen presence in WWE. This is really exciting.
I'm so
You're
happy.
buzzing about this.
Well, I love Angle anyway, and obviously his retirement match against Corbin wasn't all that, and I say that as a big Corbin fan as well. I really like Corbin, but even if this is a one-off, if he comes in and he eliminates Corbin, that would be nice. It doesn't even for me have to set up a rematch. That would just be a nice final chapter. If this goes on to him doing like an on-screen, maybe a GM role or some sort of authority figure, or even a manager, like having a bloody Alpha Academy or something, maybe.
Oh, that writes itself.
That would be really nice. I mean, there were discussions for that before. Angle said on the podcast that the original plan was for him to manage American Alpha, and that fell through. I think money wasn't up there with what he wanted, which is sort of the reason that he left WWE. So if they figured that situation out, Angle back on our screens.
I know he's not keen on doing like a full-time in-ring run or anything like that.
No.
He said he couldn't keep up anymore if he was to do stuff. But certainly a very limited run in-ring. But then more than anything, just having that presence around is a strong one.
Because he's one of the best ever, obviously, and he's so versatile. We've just done a list which goes up fairly soon. 10 super badass wrestlers who weren't afraid to make a fool of themselves. And Angle is obviously number one there because, like, he's in ring, he's unbelievable and he's so intense and everything. But I think people sometimes not necessarily forget, but don't talk about him when they talk about like the greatest comedy wrestlers of all time, because Angle's comedic chops were incredible.
He was really, really
so
good.
to just have that element of him, he's so. Do you remember the pop when he came back?
Oh gosh, yeah.
If that music hits on tomorrow night,
it's thrown you because I keep wanting to say Sunday.
Yeah, right. I scheduled the stream for the wrong time. I'm so used to it now.
Other pops that could be popping tomorrow for the Rumble. A few more rumoured entrants for you. PW Insider, give us a couple. Melina.
Yeah, nice.
Former WWE Women's Champion. She's been doing stuff on NWA Power and Impact lately. She's somebody that I think, again, that sort of iconic music would hit, the flashbulbs going off.
Yeah.
Be good to see her again. Cameron. Now, this is one that I kind of feel like every time there's Cameron-related news, it's you and I doing it.
Well,
we're sort of
I'm
intrinsically connected.
Absolutely.
To Cameron.
And I don't know why we were bigging Kurt Angle up so much when we could be bigging Cameron up so much. She's fine, isn't she?
I believe she's going to put that on her poster when she starts accepting bookings again. She's fine, isn't she? Adam Pacitti.
And when that iconic music hits, Brodus Clays.
Which wasn't even Brodus Clays.
No, it was Ernest Miller's, wasn't it?
Ernest Miller's oath WWE music.
The next one's even bigger, being talked about. Oksana. Remember her? She did the thing with Teddy Long. And then was it Cesaro and
Queen of FCW?
Queen of, if you say so.
Certainly was.
There you go. I mean, Oksana. I don't even know what her music sounds like.
Oksana walking to the ring, having a lovely time. She's got black hair and clothes on, and she's having a lovely time.
That's the one. Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine that many. I know what she looks like. She looked a bit like the one out of Tattoo. You remember all the things she said?
Yeah, running through my head.
But I don't know. I can't imagine too many people even sort of remembering her. Like we do, obviously.
Yeah, it's our job
She didn't have a huge on-screen role, even when she was about. Whatever, good luck to her. Good luck to her. Get the money. Get
WrestlingInc.com say, add former WWE superstar Sarah Logan to the names of lists in St. Louis this weekend. Now, this one, tiny as a pinch of salt, because obviously Erica the Viking Raiders, her husband, is in the Rumble. So it could be a case she's there to support him. But you know what? Be interesting to see Sarah Logan in there. Have a bit with Liv Morgan in. Have Sarah Logan come out.
Ruby's not turning up. I don't see them doing it personally.
No.
If Ruby was still about in WWE, I could see just like a little return and something happening in the ring, just a nice moment. But I don't see it happening personally. We'll see.
We'll see. So it's going to be an interesting one. There's, I think, 22 names confirmed for the men's rumble and 21 names confirmed for the women's.
Yeah, a lot of possible surprises.
So it's surprise central.
Go on, let's go through them quickly. Right, you got Knoxville, Mysterio, that's father and son, Dawkins, Ford, Theory, Sheamus, Priest, AJ, Big E, Sami Zayn, Kofi, Moss, Corbin, Owens, Ziggler, Rude, Orton, Riddle, Gable, Otis, Omos. If you're picking one of those?
From those, if it's going to be one of those, AJ Styles.
That's nice. That's really nice.
AJ
and I don't think a lot of
Styles.
people are expecting that. A nice WrestleMania headline match for AJ?
I think so. I think so. I'm going to predict the final four being AJ Styles, Austin Theory, Big E, Montez Ford.
Montez, really?
Just to put Tez in there. Love Tez.
I can see them doing a Theory. I don't think they want to even tease that so much yet. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me to see Sheamus in the final four.
Oh.
And on the women's side, rather, you got Nikki, Aaliyah, Natalia, Mickey, Shayna, Summer Rae, Tamina, Dana Brooke, Kelly, so good they named her twice, Rhea, Lita, Naomi, Nikki and Brie, Carmella, Zelina, Michelle McCool, Shotzi, Charlotte, Bianca, and Liv.
I'm worried they give it to Charlotte.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be Ronda. I think it's going to be Ronda.
Yeah,
it could be Charlotte easily.
If it's not, if Ronda does rock up as it's looking likely she will, then Ronda.
I'm backing Liv. Bollocks to it. I'm backing Liv. I want Liv to do it. I really want Liv to do it.
I want Liv in there. I want maybe Liv, maybe Ronda, maybe anyone but Charlotte Flair. Finally, let's look over to Brock Lesnar, who is defending his WWE title against Bobby Lashley on tomorrow's show. That should be a fun match. Beefy boys!
We've been waiting for it for a long time.
Beefy boys.
I actually think it's really happening at the right time now because Bobby has ascended the roster so much. Like he's like one of the top guys now. If they had done it a couple of years ago when everybody was asking for it, Bobby wasn't there yet. He should have been. That's on WWE. But actually, now is the time to do this, and I think it's going to be amazing. Really looking forward to it. If Brock puts the work in, which he will.
Yes, he will if it's Bobby. Yeah. And it might not be the last time they get amongst it because future plans for Brock Lesnar see him staying on Monday Night Raw until the end of February at the very least. So Heritage Bank in Cincinnati, Ohio has announced that Lesnar is going to be appearing on Raw the Monday after the Rumble, which I think adds some speculation because I'm of the mindset that Bobby's beating Brock with help of Roman Reigns that gets them back on track for WrestleMania.
What, and then Brock wins the Rumble?
I never thought of that.
I think that's a possibility.
Maybe.
Brock wins the Rumble and then challenges Roman because it could happen.
But the fact that he's on Raw on the Monday and he's also been confirmed for Raw on Valentine's Day, which makes it extra romantic in Indianapolis, Indiana. Then on the 21st in Columbia, South Carolina, and he's on the post-Elimination Chamber Raw as well. The 21st is the post-Elimination Chamber Raw and at the Chamber itself.
So he could get the title match via the Chamber in Saudi Arabia. The thing about both world title pictures now is they're so complicated. I struggle to get my head around them, and I can't figure out where it's going. And I love that.
Yes.
I really, really like the fact that both Raw and SmackDown have world titles that you really don't know what's going to happen. Quite often by now, we can sort of figure out where the WrestleMania plans, what they're doing in the lead up to WrestleMania. Haven't the Dickens, Tom.
Oh,
Haven't the Dickens. I love it.
When we do have the Dickens, we'll be live on YouTube on Sunday. So you're doing live reactions on Sunday night.
Saturday night, he's done it again. Saturday night.
Saturday night's all right for fighting. Elton John always told us this. You're doing live reactions on the night, and then
we got What Happened At. Then we got the review show at 1 p.m. on Sunday daytime, UK time. Then we got WTF in the evening. The live show is on Twitch this time. Also, while we're plugging stuff, look at my fancy shirt. Isn't that good? Isn't that disrespectful?
Oh, yeah, new merch.
It's already wound a few people up, that's for sure. Yeah, I was hoping it would.
Excellent.
So, new merch, cultaholicshop.com. There's loads of stuff on there. There's Ross and Andrew buddies. You got Blart socks, actual Blart socks. And so, new shirts, all sorts of stuff. Cultaholicshop.com. It's payday. Treat yourself and be disrespectful, just like me.
Love you. Bye.